Hello, hello, everybody. Been waiting for this stream all day. Well, that was a bold choice considering that you didn't know if I was going to do it or not, but here we are. Hello, YT King Cloud. Yes, you are first for the day. And Brian James is first on YouTube. Very impressive. Very nice. Hello, hello, everybody. Didn't do it yesterday because we had family stuff going on, but second. Nice. You know what? When you're right, you're right. Silver still ain't bad. Nice. Well, thank you, Bart, for the resub. Appreciate it. Hello, all shoves. That's hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. Nice. Yes, yes. Hello, hello. Got the equipment event actually back, which I gotta be honest, surprised me a little bit. I was not expecting the equipment event to be back so soon, but back it most certainly is. Gotta be honest, I was really hoping for a lab event, if I'm being totally honest. But you know what? Maybe next time. Maybe next time. We'll give it a sec for everybody to tune on in while I just do my usual daily stuff here. For those of you who are in the States here, hope y'all have had a very nice July 4th. Or we just use it as an excuse to just make an unholy amount of stuff go boom. Because reasons. How much money do we spend on fireworks? I don't know. Hello, Oliver. How you doing? Why'd I skip the uni? Because I'm saving my lab points. I'm saving my lab points for whenever there's a lab event. Because, like, 30k is going to take me so far. Hello, Sammy Joe. You got your Conquest up to Omni Plus. Ooh, very tasty. What skill should you level up first? Well, if it were me, I would say probably this skill, his passive, gives him such a massive attack buff, it's not even funny. After that, ooh, hard to say. Frankly, all of his buffs are good. I'd be tempted to boost up Go Right Through You just for the increased immunity breaking. But honestly, like I said, his passive I'd say is the first, but after that, honestly, you really can't lose. Um, I'm doing quite well, Oliver. It's been a very good weekend. Busy weekend, but an extremely good one. Pyromaniacs, yes, that is true. And best skills for Anissa. For sure, her passive. Her passive basically turns human lore accurate in this game, meaning that they crumble. So yeah, I mean, for Anissa, I mean, again, all of her stuff is really good, but definitely her passive followed closely by her main ability, I would say for sure. Go right through you is what Discord says. I mean, yeah, I mean, like like I said with Conquest, it's like you're choosing between one bar of gold versus another bar of gold, and they're both bars of gold. I mean, seriously, what's the 4th of July even about? I think it's how we kicked y'all's butt. I don't know, something like that. The 4th of July, this event was kind of disappointing. Yeah, they didn't do a whole lot. It's just the same as last time with the extremely haunting immortal. Got your conquest from Omni 3 to Omni 18. Very nice, Joe. Very, very nice. Yeah, that last event was tasty. Very tasty. Got the Fulton Speedway right now. Oh, I feel like I should know what that is. Your birthday's in 11 days. Well, happy birthday to you, Mr. Grand Regent Shoved. But then again, since you are technically me, then it should be my birthday. In which case, people should be giving me gifts in 11 days. And the best gift is, of course, gifted subs. If I don't do a crappy shill attempt every now and then, I mean, am I even streaming? Not stay in your place. Hey, you can't blame a guy for trying. Maybe, hey, you're the one who you're the one who took my name, man. You stay in your place. Got your first 3 characters, Conquest, Even, Mark. Very nice. W self-promotion. Hey, you can't blame a guy for trying. You cannot blame a guy for trying. We can finally be bees. Um, I was not ready for an equipment event. I have barely any gems to my name at the moment, courtesy of the Conquest event. So, your name is Shove? Sure it is. Sure it is. If we're being totally honest, there's not a whole lot of equipment summoning that's gonna actually happen. I mean, we'll get our free refreshes and maybe I'll gem a little bit, but I gotta be honest. You have 210 gems, you're cooked. Yeah. I mean, I've got a little better than that, but I'm pretty cooked over here too. It's bad. It's bad. You have 10. Oof. You're turbo cooked. You're not just cooked. You're burnt. You got nothing. Yikes. Yeah, this event was a bold choice after the crazy Conquest event. Like I said, I was crossing my fingers for a lab event, and looks like I still am, because, we ain't had it yet. Watching the Jinzy stream? Well, I appreciate you coming over, but hey, I do not mind supporting other content creators. Hello, Seven, how you doing? What's up? What's up is that we're doing very good. It's been a good weekend. Got a Titan from that. That's not bad. Had a nice long weekend from work, which is never a bad thing, because holy crap, accounting can get soul crushing sometimes. And now we're just gonna do some chilling. Gonna be a very, very chill stream. If we're being honest here, we're probably not gonna actually do a whole lot of equipment summons, because at the end of the day, I don't actually have a whole lot of gems to even do refreshes. So we're gonna be really relying on like hourly refreshes, honestly, because that's about all I've got. You have 7 gems. Whoa. I didn't even know. I didn't know that was possible. Yikes! I didn't know you could get that low. But no, you're late. You're not that late. You're not that late, Biggs. We just started. We've only been out at it for about 7.5 minutes. We're just doing kind of our dailies here. Where is the hello all hero sticker? You knew I'd be live today. Apparently, a few people called it, which I mean, fair enough, because I didn't do it yesterday, because you know, doing fun stuff with the family, which is always good. But then you know, came in today. As you can see, I actually squeaked out a few more conquests from the event. I got another 6, which I'm very happy about. And once again, I still don't have the freaking food. Wait, you got 176 conquests? My dude. My dude. Whoa. That is so much. I think I clocked in at about 52. You can post it. I mean, I'll take your word for it. I mean, I've got a healthy number of conquests myself. I think if I'm mathing correctly, I had 44 initially. I think I clocked out at 52 total, if I'm remembering correctly. It was a good event. Like I said, I was saving gems for Lizard League, but man, when Conquest orders you to stand ready for his arrival, you just throw gems at him. Because holy crap, that worked out. So, yeah. That was, pretty sweet. And if only I had any food to actually give the man, I could get him up like 5 or 6 freaking stars, and I don't have a lick of food to show for it. So, you know, there's that. There is that. I already fed it all to Anissa a while back, and I just have not had my stores replenished since then. Let's see if this leveling up to 1,000. You just need food. Same. I don't know if I can quite get him up to 1,000, but I'll get him up over 900 for sure. But the food grind is horrible. Using him on this food. Yeah, that was unfortunate. But to be fair, Alan, I believe you said it was Alan you used him as food on. That's not even that bad, because Alan is the dramatically more practical build. It is just a little painful. Just a little bit. Missed a bit of the event, but you got 10 conquests. Hey, if it was like any other event, 10 conquests would be amazing. You're from YouTube? Well, hello, I'm gonna call you Timber. I'm really bad with usernames. I'm gonna call you Timber because that's the only thing I can get. And of course, the GTA event gives criminals. I know. I was begging for it to be from World Beyond. Also, I think we're locked up on this freaking gear. Will it load sometime this year? Let's find out. Long-term player, one of the best ways to get food. Well,
Look, I made a mistake.
really the best way to get food is to just accidentally get it whenever there's an event going on that specifically is like that faction. So like if there was a From World Beyond event, then that would be the best time, quite frankly. Other than that, you occasionally get the food GDA alerts, but I mean that's okay. I think my game is totally locked up, so we're gonna have to redo that. The game decided we can finally be bees, and apparently bees can't run a game. You will live like a bee. Okay, let's get that cooked up and ready to rock here. Just got Seismic Attacker. Ooh, very nice. Seismic Gear is good. I know, technically speaking, Omnipotent Plus is better, but also Omnipotent Plus gear is so freaking rare that, yeah, Seismic is very good. You have enough Conquest to get up to 36 stars. Whoa. Woo. That's tasty. That is what we refer to as tasty. Let's see if it'll let me actually upgrade my gear this time. Just need food? Yeah. Got your first Omni Plus gear? Yeah. Ooh, attacker gear. Very nice. That feels good. That feels good because that Omni Plus gear is so rare. Oh my gosh. Feels amazing. Hello, Jaghawk. Finally got your first artifact you've been playing since April. Artifacts take a while. Honestly, I find that actually kind of reasonable.
Hey, listen.
I find that rather reasonable because, quite frankly, if you think about it, the fact that you require 50 blanken parts for an artifact is a little insane. It takes freaking forever to actually get an artifact, and heaven forbid it be something rare like the burger, especially the burger. People know, the devs know that the burger is rare. Thoughts on the new artifact? I'm going to be totally honest and say that I am not crazy about it. Because what it does is when you put this artifact, the vitals pad, on your hero, it increases the amount of healing that they get by 20%. It's a bit too loud for ASMR. Well then, allow me to be even more sensual in my tone here. The healing effects received is not really ideal, if we're being honest. That's crazy. Well, that was the idea. He's incapable of whispering. I do my best, but honestly, the vitals pad is not great, in my opinion, and it doesn't help that the pass that it is a part of is not that good. I mean, the healing gel is all right, but the med kit is not. Do I remember you? Why, yes, goated. I do remember you. Because I remember goat. And goats are funny. You almost swapped the burger out for it? Well, I would personally say that the burger is better. That's what I would say if I had to choose. I would say that the burger is the best thing to put on your hero. You got the $10 pass for more for the healing gels. I mean, I can't blame you for that one because the healing gel is good. The healing gel is very good. Can't even blame you for that one because, admittedly, especially if you plop the healing gel on someone like freaking Adam Eve, I mean, yeah, it's gonna work, and it's gonna work freaking well while you're at it. There we go. Did you see the crazy 49? I did see that. That is the best value bundle I've seen in a hot minute. That's even better than the 20 gem bundle. However, I do not get it because I didn't want to drop 50 bucks on the game. However, if we're talking in raw numbers, yeah. Defense barrier. Let's see. If we're talking defense barrier, what am I looking at? Artifacts. The defense barrier range here is present in the team. Here's the thing. Will it work with a built-in healing like Alan? Maybe. If you put the healing pad, whatever it's called, on Alan, that might actually work. Maybe. Maybe. Problem with the defense barrier is that it's so limited in scope compared to the others. However, if you really want to use it, you could put it on a tank because they're going to have the most defense, and that will boost up your ranged heroes a little bit. It's not my first pick for an artifact, or quite frankly, my second or third, but if you really want to use it and it's just what you've got, probably put it on whoever has the most defense. Alan heals a lot, but better items for him. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is, I can totally see what you're cooking there with the Vitals pad, because that would make his healing more effective when he heals himself. But I mean, you could also go Burger Mart Burger, or Obedience Collar, or just anything that could also help him out. Lifesteal doesn't count, actually. We determined that on a previous hero. Lifesteal does not count as healing. Because you're not really, the way I look at it is you're not really receiving healing, you're more so taking healing. But yeah. The YouTube chat's been infected by the tendencies here. It's a build 10 Battle Beasts and someone will sub. Man, I mean, Battle Beast wouldn't even be a good one because he's actually good. The thing with Lucan is that he's not that good, so I'm cursed to build him. Makes it worse indirectly, but limited use case. We're talking about the life leech, basically. I mean the Vitals pad is okay. I can see some niche uses for it, but you're not gonna see me going too crazy for it. But yeah, the other artifacts you have to sacrifice are usually better. That is the kicker too. Is you to put on the Vitals pad, you have to put off something else, and there's a lot of good artifacts. Speaking of artifacts, apparently the Vitals pad is even in this freaking event, albeit rarely. The Vitals pad is in there. The stun device is in there. Healing gel's in there. Am I coming out with an artifact tier list soon? I did an artifact ranking a while back. However, maybe. What's the best artifact for a solo defender conquest? Here's the thing. I put the burger on it because it makes him a pseudo healer. But a lot of people use either oxygen helmet or trash bag. So honestly, I can't even pick one of the three. Me personally, for my purposes, for my team, which does not have a healer, I put the burger. If you actually have a proper support in your team, probably go trash bag. Because people love putting trash bag on Conquest, and admittedly for good reason. So that's what I would recommend. Pulling powder being streaming gems for artifacts. I mean, hey, as long as we are getting some artifacts, I am okay with that. But yeah, people love putting the trash bag on Conquest. You're about to have a level 30 trash bag. Oof. It does help that the trash bag is present. In fact, you know what? Yeah, you know what? I actually probably should get that sooner or later. So we're gonna pick that up. You're pretty sure threw a trash bag? Yes, exactly. Threw a trash bag into space. Okay, so what we're gonna do here... Got no healer? Okay, so... That my arena team is odd. My arena team's kind of a blitz team. Because if you take a look at it, what it is high damage. It is damage for days. It is damage for days because it's Conquest, Thula, and Invincible, with Anissa and Universa in the back. So a Viltrumite core plus Universa. The idea here... The idea here is build 5 Battle Beasts. Oh, Lord. I need my From World Beyond food for Lucans, man. Oh, that's weird. That's a weird glitch. Funky, very funky. But no, the reason this works is it does so much damage. But if I face a team that can hold up to me long enough, I lose. And the trick is trying to kill them fast and kill them hard. Thing is starting Conquest, Invincible, Omni-Man, even Battle Beast. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, yeah. For sure. Definitely. Definitely want to get that Adam Eve leveled up. Get her skilled out because man, you get Adam Eve skilled up and she does some excellent supporting. And you can only get the trash back from PvP. Yeah. That right now it's only available in the PvP shop. What color should you make your name? You should make your name purple because Oliver in the show is purple. So you should make it purple. That's what I'm gonna say. Battle Beast deserves it. I mean, I can kind of see how a Battle Beast team would be destructive. Have I seen all the bugs? No. Aside from the usual stuff, which I'm kind of used to. I mean, I haven't seen anything unusual. Why does it really matter if you have a healer if you can just outlevel everyone? I mean, that is true. That is very true. Oliver, but purple. I mean, yeah, if you're just a higher level than the enemy anyway, it really doesn't matter. You just kill them faster. So let's see. Let's see if we can get anything from our free refreshes, because I gotta be honest. Ooh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. 100k? Is that a good one? Oh shoot, that's not what I want. Is that considered a good one? Yeah, I think it is. I think it's definitely considered a good one. We'll go for it. Do I have a nice clan? Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. We just hit region 60 if I'm remembering correctly. So we are on whoa. Actually, you know what? That's actually kind of okay. That's 60 molecular enhancements right out the gate. Don't mind if I do. Well, we'll get that. We'll get that. Why not? Why not? Have they ever done a multiverse shop event? Um, kinda. Kind of, because what they do is they have some form. Whoa, nice pants, by the way. They kind of have like arena events that kind of bleed over to that, but they haven't really had a specific specific shop event per se. I'm pretty sure I can use that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can. So gonna pick that bad boy up. Yes, please. Okay. Gem booster worth it? I mean, it's the objectively best value. So if you're a low spender who kind of does that sort of stuff, kind of like Welkins and Genshin Impact or something like that, then yeah, the $5 gem booster is objectively the best value. Sacrificed, of course, by the fact that it takes time. But if we're, like I said, if we're talking objectivity here, then yeah, it's pretty good. Ooh, more battle hologram parts. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Crank that up a little bit. I've got my two favorites here. I've got my invisibility, and I've got my battle hologram. I would love to get some more up to level 30 and over, but we're not quite there yet. We need a lot of staffs. We've actually got enough for the body enhancement. You loved the random moments video? Thank you. I'm really glad. That video did better. I've been going back and forth on content. Every now and then I dabble in other games like Ethereal Restart or Avatar Realms. I think I'm gonna refocus a little bit and do just Invincible content, but sprinkle in like, you know, those random compilation moments and stuff like that, because admittedly that was pretty good. Thank you for the follow, 10. Greatly appreciate it. Great pulls this event. Yeah. Equipment events are a fan favorite. It's just a shame that most of us have already tapped out our gems. But yeah. Is invisibility better for Universe or Invincible? Universe. Invincible's not too worried because he can protect himself. But yeah. I would definitely say go for Universa on the hologram. Or excuse me, Universa on the invisibility. And thank you. Oh no. Man, I'm not even sure how to pronounce your username if I'm being totally honest. DHD. We'll say that. We'll say DHD. Thank you for the follow, DHD. Because holy crap, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that in some terrible way. Let's see here. Well, you know what? Picked up some gems. We picked up some gems from this bad boy, which ain't too bad. I guess if I really wanted, I could just use more... I guess I could just use more tickets, but like I said, we're really going to be relying on hourly refreshes because I have got not enough. I do not have the gems for this type of event right now, and thankfully I don't really need it because I'm still doing amazing on resources. Speaking of resources, let's see if we can power anybody up here. Ooh, look at that. That's something I'm proud of. Look at the level 10 on Dynamic Duo for the Mauler. Yeah, buddy. Ooh, yes. My Mauler team. My criminal team. It's coming together. It's coming to fruition. Love it. Absolutely love it. Okay. And let's give Seismic some love here. There we go. There we go.
Hey, listen.
Cecil!
I need you, Cecil. We absolutely need Cecil. Thank you, Josh Castling, for the follow. You have joined the Shoved Empire, and you are now a part of our glorious family of strength. And you are most welcome in our empire. Thank you, Blake, for the 100 bits. That is most delightful. Every single one of those bits is appreciated in the empire. You have advanced our conquest by leaps and bounds, both in the metaphorical sense and in the fact that Conquest himself likes it. He no longer feels quite as lonely. Didn't realize your name? Oh, I said, well, I mean, that is your name. That is definitely your name. Rise of the Lizard League. We will see. It's going to be a bit interesting if my poor criminals team gets totally trounced by the Lizard League, but that's okay. I think they will do just fine. Now, what we are going to do here is we are going to take on some nightmares. We're going to go into Cecil's brain, and we're going to punch his nightmares right in the face. Now, we've already done the long haul, and we've already done fireworks. Now, we will do Earth's Defenders, because if I'm not mistaken, yes, yes, I can use my From World Beyond team. Oh, delightful. Why did you do this to me? Why did you subject me to a life as a grape? Oh, you chose to do it. I didn't force you. I did not force you to go purple, Oliver. That was just a suggestion.
Look, I made a mistake.
You made a stake.
Yes.
Yes, you did make a stake. I did not force you to be a grape, Oliver. If I was forcing you to do something, you would know. Yes, it is rough, buddy.
Okay, let's stomp some fools. Huh? I didn't say anything, sus. What are you talking about? Let's see. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna go. We'll do our Viltrum heads there with Thula, Conquest, and Anissa, and then we'll do Universa, and we will do Russ for the Invader boost because that will power up Anissa, Conquest, and Universa. Whatever. Your King shall receive. Do an Omni-Man impression.
I made a stake.
A steak?
Yes.
Put Lucan on the team. He's not ready. When Lucan is ready, then we'll go. Then he'll be on the team. But we have to get our 5 Lucans before we can unleash him upon this nightmare. All in good time, my friends. All in good time.
Good news.
There we go.
Finally, bees. This isn't your world, but we can be.
We can be bees.
Good news.
It is true. They should make a steak artifact and they should make a bee artifact. Just to really lean into the meme. I mean, they've leaned into memes before. I think it'd be funny. You are so lonely. Well, I'm glad you're here so that we can help cure your loneliness. Let's see here. Easy peasy. We're getting even more lab coins. I need a lab event so bad. I am dying. D.A. Sinclair needs to freaking show up. They need to get Sinclair out of the basement so that he can have a lab event.
Are you
Do you
sure?
know if the devs watch me? I know for a fact the devs have seen a few of my videos. I don't know if it's regular. I highly doubt they watch the streams just because they're busy. But I'm sure they've seen them eventually. Is 84 comparable? What's 84? I do not know. When will the lab? What will the lab one give you? What will the lab give you in 500 years? The thing with the. Oh no. This. Oh no. Okay. Hold on. Oh crap. Why? Why would you do this to me? Okay. I need an Optimus Prime quote. I need a good Optimus Prime quote. I'm trying to think the Transformers 1. Because, like, there was so much good stuff in that movie. I mean, yeah. Wait, no. I know the perfect Optimus Prime quote. Because, you know, it's obviously one of the best ones. Give me your face. Because, for some reason, somebody wrote that as a line. I think that was that the second movie? I think that was the second movie. Because, like, he ripped off the Fallen's face, I think it was. I mean, I'm over here like, man, somebody really wrote that and thought, genius. That was genius. We're gonna make Optimus Prime. Yeah, that was the second movie. I thought so, because he, like, ripped off the Fallen's face, pretty much. Man, those movies went really off the rails. As a kid, you thought that was crazy? Crazy good? I mean, I guess as a kid, I mean, to be fair, okay, to be fair, as a kid, I too thought Transformers was pretty freaking awesome, and I still do. It's just, man, some of those movies were a little rough. It was a little spicy, little rough. Not gonna lie. But yeah. Grand Region, I would if you're having a hard time finding an alliance, go to the Discord. You will have much more of a chance finding an alliance if you go to the Discord and put out, because there's actually a channel for alliance recruiting. You'll have a better shot there, I would think. Transformers 1 was peak. True. Transformers 1 was so good. It's like, oh yeah, Cybertron is the stuff we actually want to see. But no, yeah. Transformers 1 was amazing. There we go. Transformers is overrated. That's a bold statement. I can see why some people would not enjoy Transformers, but I hesitate to call it overrated, because it's been around for a hot minute in various forms, both good and bad. But man, when Transformers is good, it's really good. And it's not everybody's cup of tea. That's true. Transformers is not for everybody, but when it hits good. Transformers Prime, that cartoon, TV show, whatever, that was good. That was good Transformers. That was very good Transformers. Discord link. Actually, if you go into the game and go to your little level in the top left, you can find they have their socials linked in there. You know what the most overrated game is? Ooh. Saying Minecraft is mid. Now there's a spicy take. Ooh. My guy, I don't know if I agree with you on that one. See, here's the thing with Minecraft.
Are you sure?
It is fairly straightforward. But there's something to be said. Nowadays, everything is so complicated. Everything is so complicated with games nowadays. It's either a live service game, or it's got battle passes, or it's got friggin' who knows what. Minecraft is just Minecraft. And it's simple. And I kind of respect that. Now, I know Windows Edition has some paraphernalia of this and that. But Java Minecraft is, as God intended, is still best Minecraft. In my opinion. I have to defend Minecraft on that one because my wife and I play it all the time, and we have some of our best fun when we're playing Minecraft. I mean, we've done it since we were dating. So, yeah. If they don't have the internet, how would they ever learn to play Minecraft? I can see your point. There's a lot of complicated stuff in Minecraft, but I feel like there is a degree of you can figure it out in Minecraft. Might take a little bit of work, but I kind of feel like you can get there. When Lord of the Rings exists, you can't enjoy other sagas. Okay, well, hang on a second now. Here's the thing. If you judge everybody by some of the best stuff in the world, everything's going to look disappointing. Everything's going to look disappointing. Who the frick doesn't have internet but is playing Minecraft? That's a good question. Good question. It just comes built into the computer. I mean, here's the thing. Lord of the Rings is one of the best things ever, so if you compare everything to Lord of the Rings, you're going to be disappointed. Most likely still have cell phones? Possibly. Possibly. Lord of the Rings is freaking good, though. I mean, you compare anything to Lord of the Rings, and it's going to fall short.
Good news.
Hot take.
Finally,
Hot take. This is going to be a hot take for anybody who cares. But I actually think Lord of the Rings of Power is actually pretty decent. It's not on the level of the movies, for sure. But I actually think it was pretty okay. When you taste peak, everything's looking fade. I mean, yeah, that is the kicker, isn't it? I mean, it's like, if you compare everything to the top, comparison is the enemy of contentment. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Comparison is the enemy. Okay, I will say, Madman Morty, I agree. I almost completely agree with you, but it is not rage-free. There is something so unbelievably infuriating of having amazing loot and then a creeper comes and destroys you. That game, I will say this about Minecraft. I have had some of my biggest crash outs playing Minecraft. I almost never rage quit a game. Minecraft will make me rage quit on a bad day. That I will say. Ooh, what's the best series ever? Oh man, stupid Red Rush. True. What is the best series ever? Now, that is a question. First of all, we have to narrow down the question, okay? Because we have to define series. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Panda's literally onto what I'm about to say. Gaming, TV, or movie? Shows. Ooh. Shows. Best show series? Better Call Saul. I have never seen anything from the Breaking Bad universe, but I know a lot of people love that. Dexter. I've never seen Dexter, but again, I know a lot of people love it. Ooh. Best show. Okay. This is gonna out me as a mega nerd. But Star Wars The Clone Wars is a freaking good show. I mean, it's a freaking child answer, but Star Wars The Clone Wars, man. I mean, the ending of that bad boy was so good. Am I gonna lose this fight? I sure am. Dang. Please do some recruitment. You think that outed you? I mean, okay. Maybe I've outed myself on a few things. You got a point there. Where that Red Rush gets me every time. Port on season 7. Yeah. Like the Order 66 stuff. Oh. Like that could have been like the last 4 episodes with Siege of Mandalore and Order 66. I mean, that's better than some of the movies, which, to be fair, Last Jedi set that bar pretty low. But that's better than some of the movies, man. Peak Fiction, yeah, it's so good. Man, I am sucking balls in this arena. What the heck? I'm getting slammed to jam. See, this is the bad side about not having a healer, is if they keep up with me, I have trouble. But no, yeah, I have heard that Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul are pretty much, a lot of people consider it extremely good.
That's rough, buddy.
If there is a show that's disappointed me, you want to know a show that's disappointed me? Is Walking Dead. I used to be the biggest Walking Dead fan. I would eat it up.
Are you sure?
I loved it. But, oh, it just fell off. Legend of Korra. Okay, well, first of all, again, we're kind of comparing perfection here because, yeah, Avatar The Last Airbender, of course, I mean, it's literally what I based my persona off of, is peak. I mean, Avatar The Last Airbender is a perfect show, period. Used to adore Walking Dead until about 6 or 7. Everybody did. I think that's where everybody fell off, my dude. I think I made it until The Whisperers. I made it through, I think, season 10 even. The last episode I saw was the little half season they did during COVID. The last episode I saw was the Negan one. And admittedly, that was really freaking good. But I just couldn't. I just couldn't do it. Mandalorian season 1 and 2 is very solid. I mean, yeah. Season 1 and 2 is amazing. Now, I'll say this. I think Mandalorian season 3 doesn't deserve the flack it gets. I think it's actually okay. Is it as good as season 1 and 2? No. Is it perfect? God, no. But I think season 3 of Mandalorian gets a little more flack than it deserves. I think it's actually pretty decent. Gotta watch Dexter. I've been told that season 1 is freaking perfect. Yeah, Mandalorian season 1 is freaking good. That's true. Oral. Admittedly, The Walking Dead had some pretty good memes too. That is true. That is true. But yeah, season 3 of Mando, I think it actually deserves a little better than it's got. A lot of people point to the Jack Black and Lizzo episode. I love that crap. I love that they put freaking Jack Black and Lizzo in Mandalorian. Is it stupid and a blatant cameo? Of course it is. But like, I love that crap. I love that crap.
Mark.
Where did meme time go? I mean, honestly, it's just easier for y'all to just tell me what to watch. Hello, Chronotoxin. What's up to you as well? We're doing good. Haven't watched Altered Carbon. Never heard of that one. Never heard of that one. Gotta be honest. But the Rhino fight, Mando fight. Oh, that was in. Okay, yeah, that was in season 1, like the second episode. Yeah, that was good. The horn creature, whatever it's called. What was it called? I keep wanting to say Rhyhorn, but that's a Pokemon.
This isn't your world, but we can be.
BoJack Horseman? I've never seen BoJack Horseman. That, honestly, Adult Swim's never appealed to me, if I'm being honest. It's just never been in my wheelhouse. Like, I've never seen Rick and Morty. I've never seen The Simpsons. It's just not for me.
I am so lonely.
You've started a journey that tests the patience of any free-to-play player after the last Conquest event. And what journey is that? Trying to build Conquest, but you don't have enough food? Because that's a journey. Oh, not spending a single gem until Thrag or Dinosaurus. Woof. You, sir, you gotta wait. You gotta wait and a half. Cecil is the hottest character in Invincible.
That's rough.
Well, you know what? You're allowed to have your taste, my dude. You are allowed to have your taste. Rick and Morty is overrated. From what I've seen and heard, I was of a similar opinion. But like I said, I've never actually seen it, so I can't judge. I don't know. But I'm seeing a lot of people both in both chats here saying that Dexter is a really good one. Started good, fell off. Yeah, I wouldn't know. Should read Invincible? I probably should. Honestly, I need to just get back to reading in general. I used to do so much more reading, and I haven't. The last thing I read was the Kyoshi books from the Avatar The Last Airbender universe, which were amazing books, by the way. But I want to read the other, like, Avatar books, but I just haven't gotten to it yet. But yeah, I need to read more books. I need to be educated. Do some recruitment. I don't even have gems, my dude. I barely got gems, and I need to save those bad boys for frickin' Lizard League when they come out. Like, if you'll notice here, it's bad. I've got a little over 1,000 gems, but it is bad. It is painful to see. It is painful, and I mean, like, I guess I could get a battle beast. You know what? Here, you know what? There. Let's get this battle beast just for giggles. Just for giggles. Fan of the boys. I have never seen it, but I've heard people like it. I mean, I've seen lots of clips, so I get the general idea. But I have never seen it myself. There. We have officially summoned the battle beast. There we go. No, you know what's good? The animation that Death Battle did of Omni-Man versus Homelander. Such a good freaking animation. I mean, Death Battle's just got good animations in general. But, like, holy crap. So good. So freaking good. Like that was amazing. Just seeing Omni-Man kick the crap out of Homelander. I'm gonna make you eat your heart. True. Do some nightmares. We did nightmares already, my dude. We did that already. You missed it. We already did Earth's Defenders. Earth's Defenders, we smoked them. We smoked them. And then, of course, we already have these bad boys done.
Are you sure?
The Omni-Man. Omni-Man or Conquest versus Superman? That'd be interesting. I feel like Superman would win. Just because Superman is just that strong. But hard to say. You never know. Never know. I've never seen Cyberpunk. I haven't seen the Cyberpunk show. Edge Runners, that's what it's called. I have not seen that, and I have not played the game. Then again, because mostly I was terrified that whatever I have wouldn't run it. But, I mean, I guess Cyberpunk apparently runs really good on Switch 2 now, so, I mean, maybe if it ever pops up on sale, who knows? Who knows? Is Battle Beast better than Omni-Man? I would say, actually, I was about to say that Omni-Man's better, but you know what? I'm not actually sure on that. I'm not actually sure, especially post-buff where the wounds still do damage. Oh, Battle Beast might win that fight, actually, and if we're talking about in the game. I don't know. Hate Superman specifically because of how overpowered he is. I mean, I get it. I get that. But also, I mean, there's some good storytelling with Superman. I mean, there's a reason he's like the poster child of comics. But that's okay. There we go, there we go. Not really a monetary based holiday. Yeah, I mean July 4th, I mean that's more of an American thing anyway, for being honest. So I mean, they're gonna go more all out for like anniversaries or for Christmas or something, because July 4th is kind of just an American thing, if we're being honest here. I don't think any other nation really celebrates July 4th because, well, why would they? Who is the real poster child for comics? I'll say this. Pre-MCU, before the MCU really caught on, I would say either Superman, Batman, or Spider-Man. Those three. Before the MCU. Superman, Batman, Spider-Man. Because frankly, those are the ones that I knew as a kid. I mean, they're the ones that have all the best cartoons and all the comics. Wolverine before the MCU? Maybe. I don't know. X-Men was a little niche. But nowadays, I mean, probably the Avengers. I mean, let's be real here. The MCU, for all of its faults, was still a massive thing, and still is, quite frankly. Some of the priciest collector ones. Ooh, I bet. Oh, that's a good point. Wasn't Captain America there to represent fighting the Nazis? I mean, yeah, he was. I mean, I think they made Captain America comics back during World War II. The thing is, I don't know if he represented comics per se. The X-Men were pretty prevalent as well. I mean, yeah, that might be a little before my time, so you're probably right. You're probably right on that one. Like, Wolverine specifically had a noteworthy amount because he was like the poster child of the X-Men. You've seen there's a glitch where you don't get rewards from some of the GDAs. I have not noticed that, actually. One Piece is #2 selling comics in the world. Oh, now there's a can of worms, because I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong here, but ain't One Piece more considered a manga? I don't think mangas and comics are considered the same thing, am I right? I don't know on that one, actually. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but was Logan pretty bad in the X-Men? I mean, here's the thing with MCU. They've had some high highs, and they've had some low lows. And a lot of those low lows were pretty recent. They had some whiffs. They had some whiffs for sure. They had some good ones. Deadpool Wolverine is really freaking good. And I actually heard Thunderbolts is pretty good. I haven't seen it yet, but yeah. This is a current issue. Oh, really? Of not getting rewards from GDA stuff? Uh-oh. Interesting. Cecil's glitched or something? Oh, that's not good. Is there a glitch? Make sure you're putting in help tickets either in game or in the Discord. The devs are very responsive on the Discord, so if there is a problem, make sure to put it in the Discord and they'll see it. They will see it. Getting some wins here. I think I just saw Anissa just decimate Seismic just now. Oh my gosh. He just zipped right over to him. More gems. 390. Well, hey, better than 0. Who could realistically beat Batman if Batman has prep time? I mean, that's Batman's whole thing, isn't it? Is with prep time, he's one small step away from unstoppable. Because he's just that good. I mean, that's the question of how much does Batman know about his opponent? If he's had time to study them, then, I mean, yeah. Batman going to win. That's just kind of the gist of it. Having to open the game twice after daily reset. It's a little odd. Admittedly, that one is a little odd. Dang it. So I would love to win this fight, but I think that Seismic is killing me. Seismic Universa combo here. This is what I mean when I say my team has flaws, because this team can out-heal me. And they just do too good. Oh wait, we're slamming him pretty good, but will it matter? Oh, actually, I think we're ahead of him on this one. I think we got it there. I think we got there on this one. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Oh, actually, hold on. Alan's still be fighting. Come on, drop dead. Just croak already. It's Alan. There we go. There we go. Thanks for chatting. Of course, Seven. Have a good night to you as well. Most powerful DCU or MCU villain? Ooh. I mean, DC, if we're talking the movies, then, I mean, DCU is probably, I mean, the real here, I mean, Darkseid. I mean, yeah. MCU villain? Oh. I mean, the easy answer would be to say Thanos, but I feel like there's a few villains in there that might actually give Thanos a run for his money if they encountered each other. I mean, there was the Infinity Ultron of the What If series that was pretty much a world killer. Who is most likely to get the next case file? I am hoping for Duplicate, because my Duplicate is very nicely built. I want it. I want it so bad. Doctor Doom or Galactus? Probably not Galactus, but Doctor Doom quite possibly. Quite possibly. Galactus is ridiculously powerful, sure, but at the end of the day, he is admittedly kind of simple, if you think about it. I mean, yeah, he's terrifying because he eats planets, but also, I mean, his motives ain't exactly a secret. I feel like with Doctor Doom, he's like 2 steps ahead of everybody, no matter what. But hard to say, hard to say. The thing with comics is that characters fluctuate wildly in power levels, so it's hard to even have a proper conversation. Because, like, okay, well, at what level of power are you dealing with them? It kind of varies a little bit. This Red Rush needs to get off my case, and he just ain't. That Red Rush is annihilating me. Oh my gosh. I do not appreciate that one bit. The Red Rush is just shutting me down, and then Universe is just shredding me. Jeez. Jeepers creepers. Do not appreciate that, not one bit. Well, we'll go over here where Red Rush is nothing more than an unpleasant memory. Oh wait, hey Joe, Joe, you still over there on YouTube? It's you. I found you. That's funny. Oh, you got a lovely Omnipotent Plus King Lizard there. Very nice. I will very much enjoy frying him. He's about to have a rough time. He's about to have a rough time, but that is a lovely Omnipotent Plus King Lizard nonetheless. Omnicase had a picture in the secret 2 case files, one for Omni-Man and another one for Duplicate. I would be nice. I want Duplicate, because my Duplicate is ready to rock. Well, we defeated you, Joe. We took you down. There we go, there we go. There we go, okay. Now we're making some progress here. Now we're making progress. The elite arena was being mean to me, so now we're gonna bully people in restricted arena. Whoops your team. I mean, I've got the over level 1000 universes, so you know, slight advantage on that one on my end. Just a little. Just a very slight advantage. There we go. I mean, hey, I've noticed before, you put Omnipotent Plus gear on everything, it can still work. Doctor Doom solos anyone you can think of. He's one of those characters that probably could if he really wanted to. The one weakness with Doctor Doom is his arrogance. Are you going to get any Battle Beast comic blind bags? I'm not really into it. Not my thing. Not my thing. And rare still be useful in team considering in very specific scenarios. Damien Darkblood actually cooks in a Not of This Earth / From World Beyond team. Damien Darkblood can go crazy with the right team, but that's a massive caveat, is it has to be the right team. Because if it's not, then he's just not going to do anything. But he could. He certainly could. Also, this Universa is hurting a little bit, but I think we got her beat. We'll find out. Okay, yes, there we go, cool. There we go. Yeah, I know lore accurate Doctor Doom goes pretty crazy. Well, lore accurate Doctor Doom goes crazy, which is why I'm very interested to see how they do the Avengers movies going forward. We'll see. If I think Universe is the best attacker, shouldn't I always run Red Rush to buff her? Probably. Yeah. That's a good idea. Really would help if I actually had Red Rush built. I do not, and that is the problem. Hope they don't make him a wimp. We'll see. We'll see. The problem is that, like I said, the MCU's had a little bit of trouble lately, and I'm not sure they really have a whole lot properly set up. We'll see. We'll see. I'm certainly curious to see it because, you know, some of my fondest movies are MCU movies, but lately, especially post-Endgame, they've had some wins, and they've had some losses. Robert Downey Jr. is so good he'll carry the movie. That's the problem, is that's what they're counting on. That's what the producers are counting on, is for Robert Downey Jr. to carry the whole movie. And it scares me a little bit. It scares me a little bit that they don't have enough faith in themselves to cast someone else. Be Robert Downey Jr. first time playing a major villain? I don't actually know. Like I said, it scares me a little bit that they don't have the confidence to try something new. Worst mistake was killing Iron Man? Hard disagree. The Infinity Saga began with Iron Man, and it ended with Iron Man, and I think that was fantastic. Hard disagree on from me on that one. I mean, hey, I'm willing to hear arguments, but you're probably not going to convince me. Yeah, it was so good. They missed out on Kang. Oh, I know. Kang broke my heart. Kang broke my heart. That one, especially in Loki, he started out so good in Loki. And then Quantum Mania just wrapped the bed. Not even talking about the real life issues, which is a whole nother thing. But Quantum Mania just, that was a yikes. Kang was a yikes, and it'll never not frustrate me that Kang just fizzled out like that. That was rough. That was rough. Probably one of your favorite pieces of Marvel media. Yeah, okay, Loki was pretty freaking good. Loki season 1 and 2. That final scene where he becomes God of Stories and pulls the universe together. I mean, oof. Ooh, that is cinema. Okay. That Loki season 2, especially that finale. Yeah. That was good. I mean, that was just, it was, the Loki was so good. The fact that Loki got the redemption arc you deserve, true. And I mean, he'll probably show up one way or another. He'll probably show up in the movies, because it was like, it's going to be a the next Avengers movie is going to be a massive multiverse thing, and he is like literally the one keeping the multiverse together, so I'm sure he's going to show up in some way. Honestly, like season 1 more than season 2. I might agree, but we'll see. Hello, Zoldyck. Welcome to chat. Now we just need a redemption arc for the Secret Wars. Okay. You just twitched on a. You found a nerve, because Secret Wars. And hello, In Yang. How do I feel about Moon Knight? Moon Knight was okay. It lost me in the back half, but Secret Wars, or I'm assuming you're talking about Secret Invasion with Nick Fury. I'm assuming that's what you're referring to when you say Secret Wars, because I think Secret Wars was what they said what the Avengers movie was going to be. Here's the thing with Secret Invasion. I went into it with honest hopes. But that was horrible. Secret Invasion was so bad. That movie was, or that show was awful. You like Agatha all along? Me too, actually. Agatha was good. Agatha was really good. Agatha was really good. Grammar and stuff. Can you tell me something? If you stop shouting. Yes, you may tell me something, but first I gotta whine about Secret Invasion. Because, like, I mean, of course, they tried so hard to save that movie, or save that show with, of course, Samuel L. Jackson and the actor for Talos, whose name I forget, but I really like that actor. So much good actors in that show. But the show just sucked. And the Super Skrull storyline was so bad. Not to mention some extremely bad freaking storytelling and some bad CGI on the Super Skrull stuff. The Super Skrull stuff should have been the most amazing thing ever. And it was just horrible. You ASMR me? Well, you know where the channel points are. Go for it, my dude. Made little no sense or impact. Yeah. Did they already use them? Yes, they did, and badly at that. They did use Super Skrull, and it was bad. It was really freaking bad. It hurt me. It hurt me bad. Oh.
There he goes. He said that he was going to ASMR me, and he did. Yes, they used Super Skrull, and the thing with Super Skrull is they said that basically they first of all decided to make they first of all decided to make Nick Fury a freaking idiot, because he decided to collect all of the DNA from the participants of the endgame battle and just leave it lying around, basically. And told these extremely volatile radical scrolls about it and had them get it. And it became a massive problem. And then, thank goodness that Talos's daughter decided to take the punch for him, and she herself became a super scroll. It was horrible. So not only was the show bad and led into the also bad The Marvels movie, but Nick Fury made things worse than they ever needed to be. It was just, and Maria Hill got killed off in the worst way possible. That actress and that character deserved better. She deserved so much better. And that storyline deserved better. It hurt me. That is the moment that I lost faith in the MCU. They've had good stuff since then, but every time somebody says something is good, I now take it with a grain of salt because I just cannot trust them anymore. I just can't. Just can't do it. And yes, I do have an alliance. We are doing quite well so far. What are we chilling at? I think we're at Region 60, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure we're at Region 60. Yes, we are. And when do we start getting... I think we're getting Omnipotent Plus, or Omnipotent Gear now, that's right. And does it level up to Omnipotent Plus Gear at any point? Let's see. Get up to 80. No. What about 70? Let's see. 70. No. No. When does it go up to Omnipotent Plus? I thought I saw that it does. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it doesn't. Man, I didn't realize how high up this goes. Holy cow. That's a lot. That is a whole lot. Oh my gosh. 93. Okay. 93, and it looks like still just Omnipotent Gear, but maybe it'll be Omnipotent Plus. I don't know. Not sure. Just hard when the show's already come out. You just have to remember. Nice. We are in one of the branches of the universe. Harley Quinn is an interesting one because Harley Quinn has been on quite an interesting road lately. I mean, she's had some really great stuff. Harley Quinn has been in some really great stuff, and she's been in some really crap stuff. And I like Harley Quinn. I actually do. But man, stuff has not done her any favors. The modern superhero landscape has not done her any favors. It's been rough. Harley Quinn has had a rough time, not gonna lie. She's had it rough. I want to like her more consistently than I do. But at the end of the day, she's had a rough time. She's the definition of I can fix her. Well, you're not Poison Ivy, so you probably can't. Oh, yeah, there was that. I forgot about that comic. See, I don't think even DC knows what they want to do with Harley Quinn. I want to like her. I truly do. No, I already know of it. I forgot about it. And you brought it back up. You reignited that in my brain. That comic, I hesitate to even talk about it. It's like Voldemort. It's like Voldemort. I want to like the comic that shall not be named. The Harley Quinn comic that shall not be named. I mean, now I'm immediately going to have a pun here, but that comic was ass. That was rough. Thankfully, I was able to watch videos about it. I did not spend a penny of my hard-earned money on that waste of paper. Trees died. Trees died for that comic. Writers got paid for that comic. I mean, hey, I'm glad writers got paid, but do you think they regretted their life choices after that? I mean, like, really. Imagine being told you have to write that.
imagine just superhero stuff's been in a weird spot. I think here's the thing. I think that's why Invincible does so well, is because Invincible has proper writing, good characters, and some really cool freaking moments too. Like the Invincible War. I once saw something that said, it was like an article or something. I saw an article that said the Invincible War in Invincible Season 3 is what we wish Kang was in the MCU. And that was so true. That was so true. Like just raw destruction with different set pieces and stuff. Push the envelope for both animation and live action. True. True. Oh, it's true. Oliver being down bad as always. You know what? If you weren't, I'd be confused. I would assume someone stole your account. I would assume that somebody stole your account and was impersonating you. But no, yeah. I think, like I said, I think it's why Invincible in particular does so well. Is because I think people are just really tired of the over-corporatized slop. And I mean, it's just, it gets old. It gets so old. Can you blame me? Can I blame you though? I mean, no, I can't. Despite the fact that modern comics and superhero shows have not done them a lick of justice. I mean, they were like the OG icon fixers. I mean, like, honestly. Okay, the Thanos memes back in the day when he first came out were more than a little amusing. Hey, wait a minute. I thought I... Oh, did it? It didn't save. It didn't save when I powered people up. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, I do remember it. It locked up when I... It locked up when I did, the... What was I doing? The armor. My armor level. That was weird. Didn't save that for some reason. The game is a little twitchy every now and then. There we go. There we go. Oh, Obama knows. No, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. Oh, yeah. The brain rot memes have always been a thing. They just take different forms. That is hilarious, though. I like that. Oh, yeah. I forgot Kirkman used to work for Marvel. It sounds like he's having so much more fun just doing his own thing. That's the other crazy thing, is Kirkman got screwed over with The Walking Dead. Walking Dead probably would have been better if he could have been at the helm a little bit. But AMC screwed him over hard on that one. You appreciate the finer things in life? Hey, don't let me stop you. Live your dreams, my dude. Live your dreams. But man, I think there was even like a lawsuit over the original Walking Dead with like the rights that Robert Kirkman had. And because of that lawsuit, now they all have all these crappy spin-off shows. Except for Dead City. I've heard that one's actually pretty decent. But other than that, Walking Dead hurt me. Walking Dead hurt me bad because I used to love it. I used to live and breathe Walking Dead. I mean, I've got a never mind the fact that I've got the freaking bat. Okay. Lucille for the Negan. And I even cosplayed as Negan for a while there. But that show, it'll just live in the corner. It'll just live in the corner there. That show hurt me. Walking Dead hurt me so bad. It used to be good, and I stuck with it longer than most, but it just didn't work. And then Glenn Under the Dumpster. Glenn Under the Dumpster hurt me. Because that was such a huge issue. It was such a huge deal. The TW story really sad. I mean, yeah, it just was. Glenn Under the Dumpster is when I was like, oh no, we got problems. Because that was so cheap and so lazy. Ugh. Not to mention they just killed him at the end of, or at the beginning of the first season anyway, or the next season. That was so lazy. That was bad. That was real bad. Your Grand Regent stuff. Yes, I remember you telling me from last time. Your Grand Regent on Twitch and Monkey in YouTube. I remember. I do remember. Then they took him out anyway. Yeah, and it was like 3 episodes that people were like, "Well, is Glenn alive? Is he dead?" And yet, like I said, I think people knew he was alive because that just felt so odd. Just felt so odd. Wish Kirkman would do more animated TBW show. I mean, it probably would be. It probably would be better. Honestly, probably would be better. But alas, probably not, since I think AMC's kind of got their hooks in it no matter what. Thankfully, um, thankfully, Invincible will not suffer such an issue because he was smart enough to maintain the rights on that one. Because, yeah. Thoughts on your question? Out of the 3 I said, who is my favorite?
Mark.
Ooh, I'm gonna kind of link favorite and baddest in the same question, but I'm assuming you're talking about between Catwoman, Poison Ivy, and Harley Quinn. I mean, here's the thing. First of all, I'm gonna go ahead and eliminate one. I've never cared about Catwoman. I'm sorry, I never cared, not once. Catwoman has never been my favorite character. Couldn't tell you why, but I gotta be honest. I like Spider. I think it confused me because there's Black Cat in the Spider-Man universe, and then Catwoman in the Batman universe. And I gotta be honest, I like Black Cat better. I just do. In Spider-Man universe, Black Cat is just better than Catwoman from the Batman universe. I'm gonna say it. Now, between Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy, oh, I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. You know what? I'll give you that. That's a good question. If I had to pick one, probably Harley Quinn, because plants just ain't my thing. Me and plants, we don't get along. Frankly, I just don't think outdoors get nice. Knew he called it. Frankly, me and outdoors just don't get along, period. Especially plants. A green thumb I do not have. A green thumb I most certainly do not have. So probably have to give the win to Harley on that one. Which just makes how mistreated she's been in media just that much more painful. Honestly. Like I said, I think I'd have, like I said, I'd have to pick Harley, even though it has been a mixed bag in media lately, which has not exactly been ideal. But it is what it is. Is it for real? Unfortunately. And it's not even that good. Like if you're doing it for, like, you know, I'm gonna say cultured reasons, it's not even that good for that. It's just blatantly bad. Like, somebody thought they had a cute idea. Somebody thought they had a really cute idea. And it's not even, like, good. It's not even, like, well, to not beat around the bush here. It's not even something that fetish people that like that sort of thing could even get off on, really. Because, quite frankly, it's just not good. It's just bad. And, you know, I mean, if like, I mean, you know, this is a bit of an uncomfy topic, but quite frankly, if you're that down bad for Harley Quinn, have you ever heard of Rule 34? I mean, if you're that desperate, first of all, you might have a condition, and second of all, you seen the internet? You got options for better or worse. You got options. Just a waste. Just bad. It just makes you lose faith in society. That's just a simple fact of the matter. I've appreciated the conversation topics, though, because to be quite frank, y'all may have noticed, but I've kind of been out of stuff to do here for a hot minute now. I mean, God bless the internet. For better or worse. But when you may have noticed, I've kind of run out of things to do here because, be quite frank, I don't even have the gems to do any reliable spending on this. And frankly, I don't really want to, if I'm being honest, because I do need to try and save a couple gems for Iguana when she comes out. Conquest drained me pretty good, but unfortunately, Art kind of came at the wrong time. Now, they need to freaking let Sinclair out of the basement because I am ready. I have got so many lab coins ready to freaking rock. let that man out of the basement so that I can spend him. Please. I am begging. I need that lab event so bad. But I do think we are going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Because at the end of the day, I have, frankly, done everything I came here to do. So yeah, I did appreciate the conversations though. That's part of why I like Twitch so much, is the conversations just naturally came up. Today, the theme of conversation was apparently superheroes, and whether modern media with superheroes has been kind to them or not. And lately, I think the sentiment is not. But you know what? Every now and then they still win, and it just makes shows like Invincible that much better. But yeah, thank y'all everybody for tuning in. This has been fun. This has been fun, just kind of chatting and putting out some cold takes and then putting out some hot takes every now and then. It has been most enjoyable, and now everyone here has been exposed to the fact that the Harley Quinn comic that shall not be named exists. We need a good Harley Quinn show. The Harley Quinn show with Poison Ivy and all that one on HBO Max, that one was good. It fell off for me though. I gotta be honest. I couldn't stick with it after the first couple seasons. So started out strong. Just couldn't stick with it. Just couldn't stick with it. But we are going to leave it there. Thank you everybody for tuning in. And tomorrow we're probably going to play some Marvel Rivals because I've been very excited. I've been very excited about the fact that Season 3 of Marvel Rivals is coming out soon, but I also need to finish grinding out the current season, if I'm being honest, because even though I haven't bought the pass, I still do have a few things I need to get. So we're going to do a little bit of grinding on that one. But yeah, thank y'all, everybody, for tuning in, and we shall see you next time. Have a good night. Bye.